Now, before you go any further with this video, there are two things that you need to know. Number one, this video is not for everybody, and you will know in just a moment who this video is for. And number two, the person that this video is meant for might find it very difficult to hear what I have to say, but I want to challenge you to listen to it, because you might thank yourself for hearing what I have to say at the end of this video. Now, with that being said, we are now at the end of 2023. And a lot has happened this year. So much has happened. There is a lot that has happened in the world around you, and there is a lot that has happened, I would dare to say, in your own personal world, in your family, in your career, in your own space, in your own mind, just in your own life. There is so much that has happened. And I want to talk to you about this because what has happened in your personal life matters so much more than what has happened out there. I want to say this to you again. What has happened in your life this year should matter to you a lot more than what has happened out there. Nobody cares who slapped who this year. Nobody cares what happened where. You should not care about what happened in another country if you are not aware of what is happening in your own life. Now, there are people who have won this year. There are people who are celebrating as they get to the end of the year. There are people who are counting all of their achievements this year. And that's not exactly the person that I want to talk to. I want to talk to the person who is saying it's all the same. Because there is a person who is watching this right now and you are saying it is all the same. This year, last year, the year before that, I don't see any difference. And you would be amazed at the fact that this is most people. This is most people. Most people get to the end of every year and it is no different to the year that passed. Right? And you are following celebrities, you are watching other people, and it seems that their lives are on the up and up while your life stays in the same position, or it even goes backwards. So I want to talk to you, and as I talk to you, I want to say this to you. I don't want to say to you that you're doing wonderful, just be patient with yourself. I don't have that kind of encouragement for you. I don't have the kind of encouragement that says, no, if you just run your own race. Because at the end of the day, results matter. Results matter. And if you are not seeing results in your life, it doesn't matter how patient you are with yourself. It doesn't matter how much of a marathon it is instead of a sprint and da-da-da. Listen to me, all of that is just a bunch of la-di-da if you are not seeing results in your own life. And I'm only speaking to you about this, and I only speak about this so passionately because it's something that I had to face in my own life. I had to be honest with myself, and I said, Poloko, listen to me, man. You need to be honest with yourself in areas where you are losing. You need to be honest with yourself where there are no results in your life. Because you keep on talking about all these things, but where are the results? You keep on talking about how it's a marathon. Listen to me, even if you are running a marathon at any given time, you should be moving closer to the finish line than when you started. You cannot remain in the same position and keep on preaching that it's a marathon and we're all going somewhere. No, where are you going? Can you actually see the progress that you are making towards that finish line if it is indeed a marathon? So this is something that I want to speak to you about, and this is something that I want to force you to face in your own life. As we go into December, the truth is there are people who are celebrating, and rightfully so. There are people who are resting and relaxing, and rightfully so. They deserved it, and they deserve it, and they have earned it. I want you to hear what I'm saying. And then there are those among us who do not have the luxury of relaxing and kicking our feet up. And the reason for that is because you look at your life and you realize that nothing has changed this year. I have nothing to celebrate. I have nothing to rest from because I do not see the evidence that I have been working this year. I don't see that evidence. And every time a new year starts, it's new year, new me. Every time a new year starts, we have all these resolutions, which are not really resolutions, because a resolution is a resolve. It is a determination that this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to become. Come hell or high water, it is happening. But for many of us, what we call resolutions are just wishes. We just wish. We write it down and we wish that it will happen. So here's what's going to happen. I want to talk to you as a friend, as a brother, as a younger brother, an older brother, your nephew, your whatever. I want to talk to you from a loving place and say to you, we need to do something about the year that is to come. We need to do something about the year that's coming. Because another year is coming, and the truth is, again, if you are being honest, you realize that 2023 was no better than every year going all the way back to 2010. You see it. There isn't any significant improvement. And I'm telling you now, everything in your life can be judged by results. Your relationship with your children, your relationship with your spouse, your career, your finances, everything can be judged by results. And some of us have not seen results. And so I want to talk to you about becoming the kind of person who will get results in 2024. Because the truth is, you have tried everything. The truth is, you have listened to all kinds of motivation. The truth is, at the beginning of every year, you went to church. At the beginning of the new year, you went back to old routines, but you fall off as soon as you are challenged at some point in your journey, and you don't see progress. And when I got to this point where I was fed up, and by the way, that's what you have to be. You have to come to a point where you are fed up, where you are mad, where you're angry about the fact that you are still in the same position that you were in last year. You need to come to a point where you are no longer making excuses for yourself. Stop making excuses for yourself, talking about, no, but it's not a sprint. Everybody has their journey. Yes, everyone has their journey. But what does your journey look like? Do you see progress in your journey? We're going to stop making excuses, and we're going to find a way to win. We're going to find a way to get results in the new year. And I speak to you about this confidently because I have done this for myself personally. I got to this point myself personally, where I was no longer just pampering myself and being cute with myself, talking about, no, you'll figure it out one day. Where I had to be honest, there are certain things that are out of place and there are certain things that must be made right. And we're going to work on these things. We're going to get these things right, and we are going to start getting results. If you've been writing a book, this is finally going to be the year where you finish that book and you put it out there. If you've been trying to get a business off the ground, this is finally going to be the year where you get that business off the ground and start making some money. If you have been trying to launch whatever, start whatever, do whatever, this is finally going to be the year where you start moving forward. You've been trying to lose weight. This is going to be the year where you finally start getting results. And you're only going to do that if you are not so soft with yourself, but you get serious and you get honest with yourself. Right? So there are 5 different things. There are 5 different points to this that if I was doing a really long video, I would get into all of it. But here's what's going to happen. We're going to get into something that I have called the 2024 Mindshift Challenge. From the 4th of December to the 8th of December, that's going to be Monday to Friday, we're going to be meeting every day virtually, right here on the screen. And we're going to be going through some principles. We're going to be going through 5 different things that I really believe we need to get right if we're going to get results in 2024. In 2024, you're going to start getting results. You're going to start getting results this year, as a matter of fact. This December, you're going to start getting results, and you're going to start seeing some progress. But we're going to do that over 5 days. Because I don't assume that just one video is going to get you moving and is going to get you working things out. So there are 5 things that we're going to work on. There are 5 things that we're going to get right, that we're going to talk about extensively. But I want you to understand that this is going to be a challenge. It's not just going to be you listening to me. It's going to be a challenge. And I have very limited space. Well, I don't have to have limited space. I can get in as many people as I want to, but I don't want to get in a whole lot of people. I want to get in some people who are very intentional about getting results for the rest of this year going into the new year. So with that being said, I want you to hurry up and I want you to make sure that you become a part of this challenge that's going to be taking place. We only have 50 spots. We're only going to do this with 50 people from Monday to Friday, the 4th to the 8th of December. We're going to be working, we're going to be getting challenged. We are going to be making sure that we finish this year stronger so that we can start the new year even stronger. So with that being said, I want you to be a part of this challenge. I want you to get in on it. And we're going to be honest with ourselves, and we are going to finally start making progress. This is not me trying to motivate you. This is not me trying to be cute with you and tell you, you got this, just do it, and it's never give up and it's going to happen. This is not me trying to do that. This is me saying, let's get practical about it. We're going to get very practical about it. We're going to put some tools in your hands that you are going to use. We're going to give you some mental tools that you are going to use to be able to get a mind shift, to finally become the kind of person who will get results, to become the kind of person who writes down a resolve and brings it to life, who writes down a goal and sees it in fruition. So I'm really excited about this, and I'm really looking forward to working with the 50 people that we're gonna let into this. So as soon as you get to the end of this video, make sure that you reserve your spot if you know that this is for you, if you know that you need to be a part of this, if you know that you need to be in this and you need to get moving in the new year. If you have been honest with yourself, you're not looking for the next party, you're not looking for where we're gonna be ending the year, you're not looking for the song of the year, you don't care about the song of the year, you don't care about what's going on this December, because you realize that this is an emergency. This is your life, and your life has been stuck for the past couple of years, but you knew every single song of the year and you knew where the biggest parties were, but now it's finally time to get it right. Now it's finally time to get moving. Really excited about this. And remember, it is possible. It is possible for you to start getting results and for you to start moving forward.